Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this King Arts figure, and it is Monger from Iron Man first movie. Here's the beast, and it looks better than the Hot Toys version. It's more accurate to the screen version, and even though it doesn't come with Obadiah inside of the suit itself, still it is a very, very impressive piece. But it costs quite a bit. I think at one point the Ironmonger from Hot Toys went down to about 350 bucks. I think that's what I paid for that guy, and this one costs exactly the same, which is crazy. But it is a very impressive piece, which I will show off for you guys to decide whether you want to purchase this or not. Alright, so first thing you might notice is how tugged in his head is from the collar section, which Hot Toys didn't do, so it was kind of inaccurate at that point. And then I can see the Ironmonger on the King Arts version also has these pistons up on the shoulder, which is very accurate. And then the armor itself is more of a texture material, and this one has die-cast pieces, metal pieces. I'm not sure. There are quite a few actually, which I will try to point out because there are quite a few. But majority of the armor itself is made out of plastic. I believe this whole collar section is made out of metal. This whole outer collar is made out of metal. Then some of the pistons are actual metal pieces. And one thing I really like about this is that the shoulder armor is actually on a spring, which is nice, but is not an exposed spring, so that's quite nice. And here you can see Ironmonger can swing his arm out about 90 degrees, and it is full rotation. It is on a ratcheting joint, but it is not as tight as I wanted it to be. You kind of see how it goes up and down, but this side is pretty tight. You can kind of hear it. This side is a little looser, I believe, but no, actually it's not that bad actually. Quite nice actually. And the head is on a ball joint, so he can look up and down quite a bit, a lot better than the Hot Toys. And here's how far down he could look. And here's how far up he could look. Quite a bit. And this whole circular disc right here is actually made out of metal. And same with this inner piston, that's also metal. The outer casing is not. And you can see he could bend close to about 90 degrees. Not exactly 90 degrees yet, but yeah, close. And the bicep is on a swivel joint, full range motion, until you try to rotate it outward. You will have to make sure the arm is up all the way before you could rotate this section, because back here the piston is gonna knock the armpit section off your figure. So gotta be careful about that. And then the body itself, you could actually swing it left and right. You can't do forward and back, but it does have a rotation around the waist as well. I don't think I could rotate him with one hand, but let's see. No, I can't. And here I got him doing a 180 around the waist, so you can see that it's a full range. Now with it being so heavy, that's where the hips actually suffers from being so heavy. It is quite loose as far as the legs is concerned. Here you can see if I lift them up, you can see the legs basically just drop straight. But if I put them down, then this leg could spread a little bit, so that ball jointed hips, it's actually quite loose. And these pistons on his inner thigh section, they don't really move. It serves no purpose, just for decoration. And then you can kind of see there is a thigh swivel. And then also there's a hinge joint around the knees. And then there's another swivel down here, which helps spread his leg or point it at another direction if you so choose to. And then ankles are on a hinge joint. And I believe the front toe section has a hinge joint, and then the back toes, these right here, they move independently. And this is how far his knees could bend. It's about 45 degrees or so, maybe 55, somewhere around there. And then yeah, you can see toes articulation quite nice. And then on the bottom, this is nice. This is neat that they added this. If I could get the focus. On the bottom of his feet, you can see there are 3 somewhat piston-like things. And then they're actually spring-loaded. So when they're touching the ground, they actually go in. Kind of neat. And then when you lift his foot, you can see it spring back out. Kind of neat, and some sort of piston-like things. And the wrists are on a ball joint, and then he has articulated fingers. They all each move independently. It's awesome. And back here he has a rocket, so in order to open this panel up, it's best to move his arm back a little, just so the piston's not in the way. And then you could just open this particular panel up, and then down here there's another panel. You just need to lift this and pull this downwards. Oh, actually you could flip it down like so. And then here there's a piston, there's the rocket inside here, and just need to pull it out. And once you pull it straight up, you rotate his rocket back forward, and there's the rocket. Quite neat. It has a wire running through it because of the laser that it has, the laser sight. And if you want to turn the laser on, you need to pull this side of panel down, and then here's the battery compartment, and you just need to turn that switch on. Well, you need to put the batteries in first, and then flip the switch, and the laser sight will come on. And once you flip the switch, here you can see there's a red dot out there. And that's the laser sight. It is an actual laser. Yeah, it is a laser pointer, so gotta be careful not to hit it with your eyes, not to hit your eyes with it or your camera with it, so it doesn't ruin the screen. And yeah, so quite nice. Awesome. And the arc reactor is really cool. In order to turn this on, all you need to do is press the button on his chest, and it'll come on. Quite bright too. And then same with the head on the top. There's a button on top of his head. You press that, and his lights will come on. Let me see. Oh, come on. Hey, what's going on now? There you go. There you go, his lights are on. Alright, in order to get him, get his palms to light up, right here, there's the compartment where the batteries are housed, and then there's the on-off switch. It's covered by this plate, and same with the other side. It's covered by this plate, but this over on this side it uses magnets to cover this up. So you kind of see there's the compartment, there's the switch, and then there's his hand lit up. And then also there's a red light on the outside right here, and then same on this side. Alright, and here on the back of his leg, you can see there is the battery compartment and a switch. Here's there's a jack, kind of an audio jack type of thing. You just need to plug this piece, which is the booster, and then once you plug that in properly, then you will see lights coming out of the boosters. Which is neat, and then also the bottom as well, so kind of neat. There are quite a lot of lights with this ironmonger. Alright, so here's his backside. I just want to give you guys a closer look at everything on him. It's a really impressive piece. Again, arms, pistons, and there are these two pistons back here. One on each side, and the tip of it has a piece of magnet which connects to this this piece, which is this piece right up. Wait, where am I pointing? This piece right up here. So the piston is down here. It actually moves, and then it connects to this piece quite nicely. So arm cannon. Nicely done. Look at those fingers. Nicely put together. There's the back of him. The side. There's this piston right here, and that piston is made out of metal. The outer casing is not. It's a gorgeous looking piece. Yeah. And here's the front again. The reactor right up here. Shoulder pad. Piston around the bicep section. Really good looking figure. This thing is going to set you back, oh well, I think I mentioned this in the beginning, it's going to set you back about $350, which is quite expensive for something this size. Well, it's pretty big actually, which I'll show in a sec. I'm going to finish showing you guys a good look at the armor. Alright, and here's the size comparison between the Ironmonger and Mach 3. You can see he's almost half as tall as the Ironmonger. So at the end of this video, I will put some photos so you guys can see, and there you have it, Ironmonger from King Arts. Thanks for watching.